16 parlor. That means there's 16 cows on each side that can be milked at any given time. They'll stand in here nice and neat in a single file line. They'll enter in and stand still for just a little bit. They're here about 5 minutes or so of actual milking time, maybe 10 minutes of prep time. As they enter, they'll get dipped with an iodine dip. That helps clean the udder, make sure that it's sanitized and ready for milking. We'll wipe that dip off with a single-use towel and move from cow to cow. After that is wiped off, we'll start the milking process. You hit the big green button right here, and that starts the claw, which is the part that does all the hard work, all the squeezing, will come to life. You hang that milker on the cow, and the milk flows out of the cow, in through the claw, down the tube, into the milk meter. And then gets pumped into the other room where we just were into the tank. Some of the information that we're gathering here, each of the cows have a leg band on, and the leg band is read by an antenna. And that way we know which cow is in what stall, what time she came in, what time she left, how much milk she gave, and lots of detailed information like that. So we're measuring those things every day to accomplish not only making sure that our procedures are right in taking care of our animals, but also watching their health and monitoring their well-being. Inside that leg band is a pedometer to count the number of steps that cows take. In fact, it's a great tool to watch and monitor the health of the cow, because as cows don't feel well, if there happens to be something that should happen, we will recognize that because of a deviation in her step count downward. Usually milk production will go down as well, and we're measuring that too. And so we'll watch those factors as things happen. We can respond and react with our herdsmen, can go and spend some time with those cows, help them feel better, and get them back to 100%. As we just noticed, this claw will come off automatically when the cow is finished milking. The milk meter tells the computer that the milk flow is finished for this time, and off comes the claw. After all 16 are finished, we'll go back through that iodine dip, and we'll dip the cows one last time. That will help seal the udder and keep infection and disease and things from spreading around the udder, and make sure that they're protected as they go back out into the environment. The whole process, again, only takes about 15 minutes, and we'll cycle about 100 cows an hour through this parlor.
So how many times a day do you milk the cows?
We milk the cows 3 times a day on this farm. We start at 9 in the morning, at 5 in the afternoon, and at 1 in the morning. It takes about 6 to 7 hours to milk, and after every milking shift, the whole place has to get a bath. So it takes about an hour, hour and a half to wash down. So basically, somebody is here working in this parlor, working with the animals, and working with this facility 24 hours a day.
What would you say is the average amount of milk that a cow gives at each milking?
At each milking, a cow will give us about 2 to 3 gallons per milking on average. Now, some cows will give as much as, say, 14 gallons a day, or 5 gallons of milking almost. And some will give maybe nearly less than maybe half a gallon or so. But on average, you're looking at, in a day's time anyway, 8 to 9 gallons per day per cow. Here on the farm, we talk about milk by the pound because that's the way we sell it. So a lot of the numbers in the recording devices talk about milk by the pound. But after it gets to our sales point, they change it to milk by the gallon, and that's how most consumers are more comfortable with it.
So if consumers want to learn more about your farm and where their milk comes from, do they have any opportunities to come see the farm?
Absolutely. We'd invite everybody anytime to visit our website at www.kelsayfarms.com. We're open there 24 hours a day. But to come and visit the farm, we host group tours, school tours, and are open to the public in the month of October. And so if you'll visit our website, we can schedule a tour for you, or you can come out and visit a weekend and come around and see what we have to offer and actually see this happening in person.
All right, well, thanks, Joe, for sharing your farm with us.
Sure, glad to do it.